All right, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Didn't want to make everybody just wait for so super long, but it's better to get the stream up and going and have a little bit of time. Make sure everything's going to run like it's supposed to and be all right. But welcome to the multi-purpose building here in Hector. We're getting ready for the blue and white games. If y'all heard me discuss this the other night at Conway Christian, I had not had the plan to do these. This was kind of a situation where they were discussing doing this as a fundraiser for the Booster Club, and was gonna just kind of try to make sure everybody came in and they were able to put rear ends in seats, but like they say, you tell your plans and someone's gonna, God laughs at you. So turns out we have a few people that are going to be missing tonight, some parents that were going to be unable to attend, so they reached out, and so here I am. And I don't know the complete order of operations for everything. I know that we're going to see all the different teams minus the some of the senior high boys. Some of them are still in football, as you know already. But I think what we're going to do is have player intros, and Scott Moore is on the mic and ready to go.
First game will be between the 7th grade girls. So, starting number 3, Evelyn Myers. Number 10, Riley Dixon. Number 11, Isabella Hayes. Number 20, Gracie Hardaway. Number 21, Sarah Watson. Number 22, Jessa Level. Number 25, Jamie Abels. Number 32, Harper McAllister. Number 35, Blakely Garrett. Number 45, Charlie Pierce. And we do have some 8th grade girls that have stepped up and to give these girls an opportunity to scrimmage. Number 13, Bentley Duval. Number 11, Natalie Small. Number 10, Sarah Beth Cronster. And number 14, Lydia Proctor. Your 7th grade girls are head coached by Thomas Casey, assistant coach Ryan Hatcher.
And that is the 7th grade girls group. Hopefully the mics picked that up pretty well. Scott's giving Jimmy a little bit of a hard time down there. But we got like 3 or 4 8th graders that are going to be joining in with this 7th grade group tonight. And roster of 7th grade girls: number 3, Emily Myers; number 5, Annalie Garcia; number 10, Rowdy Dixon; number 11, Isabella Hayes; number 20, Gracie Hardaway; 21, Sarah Watson; 22, Jasa Level; number 25, Jamie Abels; number 32, Harper McAllister; number 35, Blakely Rarick; and number 45, Charlie Pierce. Still have to, I got to figure out this camera again. Y'all just bear with me. And we're off and running. 2 10-minute quarters, unless someone decides to change their mind. And I'm a little bit out of focus. Clocks will run through the entire thing. So just getting a glimpse of what the 7th grade team has to offer. Emily Myers to Hayes, over to number 22, Jasa Level. Her shot, no good. She's going to try another one. That one also no good. Blue team with the rebound. Duval with the mix of players. It's kind of tough to look at two different rosters here, but blue is on the board first. Bentley Duval, 2-point basket. And we're going to have a steal. I believe that's Duval. She pushes the ball up the floor. And pass back to her. That shot's going to miss. Number 45, Charlie Pierce. Her shot, no good. He said the mix, you get some 8th graders playing on both teams, blue and white. So Hayes looking to get the pass down to Level. And they saved it back in bounds. Level takes the shot. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Rowdy Dixon. Three-point shot on the way by Duval. It just misses. And Coach Freeman down there whistles for a jump ball. And a lob pass inbounds. It gets away. And white team is able to recover, pushing it down the floor. Layup is good by Harper McAllister. 2-2. Charlie Pierce with it. Gives it out to Dixon. Dixon's going to take the shot. No good. Going to be rebounded by Sarah Watson. And it's going to be stolen. And we got another whistle. Where did the whistle come from? Hard to tell where that whistle came from. Almost looked like the coaches were looking off the floor, trying to find the source of it, but we continue on. Hayes gets it to, nope, stolen away by the blue team. Dixon takes a shot. It's in.
Rowdy Dixon.
And errant pass goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the blue team. Sarah Watson tries the shot from inside the paint. No good. Rebound comes down to Sarah Watson. Actually, no, that was Jason Level. Hayes gets surrounded down there underneath the goal, has to get the pass out. And 32, Harper McAllister tries to take the shot, no good. Rebound and put back attempt, no good as well. And shot by number 21, Sarah Watson, is good, and she will be fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot one more. Free throw misses. And rebound comes down to White. Up the floor, number 14. Lydia Proctor, I believe, with the shot. No good. So Duval, Emmeline Myers, and Jasa Level come off the floor, getting some more time for some of these other girls. Shot by Isabella Hayes, no good. Rebounded by number 32, Harper McAllister. She's going to bring it back out. Lydia Proctor. Misses. Rebound comes down to the blue team. Pass. Dixon fighting for it down there. They're going to whistle for a jump ball. Dixon inbounds to Sarah Watson. Dixon underneath the goal. Dixon gonna have it nearly stolen away, but they're gonna whistle for another jump ball. McAllister's looking for some help down here. She'll get it. Point shot misses by Proctor. Back to Proctor now. Proctor going to pass it down underneath, and the shot gets blocked. Back to Harper McAllister. She tries the short jumper and gets it to go. Pass goes a little bit long, out of bounds. Just looking for Dixon down there. McAllister brings it up the court for the white team. Pass gets over to Isabella Hayes. So we've got two number 11s in white. So y'all forgive me. I may have been calling Isabella Hayes when it wasn't Isabella Hayes. Dixon puts up a shot, misses. McAllister comes down with the rebound. McAllister going to square up, take the shot, and it's good. Pass goes off the leg and out of bounds, off of the white team. It's going to stay down here with blue. Dixon inbounds to 35, Blakely Rarick. 1-1. Sarah Watson tries the shot from inside the paint, can't get it to go. White will come away with it. It's going to be stolen right back. And shot misses. McAllister heading back the other way. There's Natalie Small down here with the other number 11. And the buzzer is not working. We've had a situation with there it goes. Had a situation back during volleyball season where the normal scorekeeping boxes down there, one of them got messed up. The power plug where they charge it got broken, and so they're going to take a short minute break, and that'll give me enough time to get my stuff reset here. 6-6 in this 7th grade / mixed with 8th grade girls blue and white game. Coming up Friday night, it's going to be senior night for the senior high football boys, and they'll be back here at home taking on the Magazine Rattlers. Talked about that a little bit the other night. And we will do the usual honoring them at about 6:30, I believe, unless something changes. But here we go. Second 10 minutes half of this 7th grade girls game. Evelyn Myers gets 2 points on the board for the white team. .45, Charlie Pierce gets it to Bentley Duval. Duval pushes inside, gets a shot up, won't get it to go. Dixon, the putback attempt, no good. And Isabella Hayes with the rebound, and Emmeline Myers back to the other end again. 10-6, white team on a run here. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Level. McAllister up the floor to Hayes. Now Myers looking to drive inside. She's going to get stopped. Nearly gets it taken away. Manages to keep it. And 26. Looking for a 26. Not seeing a 26 on my roster. Maybe there's 25. Jamie Abels, her shot misses. Back to the other end with the blue team. Shot goes up by Sarah Watson. That one's no good. McAllister comes away with it. And that was Abels again, trying to get a shot up there. It just bounces off the side of the rim. Duval going to push inside. She's going to kick it out to Dixon. And Myers going to come up with a steal. Coast to coast. Myers' shot misses. McAllister tries to put it back, and it misses as well. Rebound comes down to the blue team. And Watson gets down inside the paint and goes down to a knee. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be White's ball. Myers going to bring it down the court for the white team. Pushes it up to number 25. That's Abels again. Shot misses. Rebound by the blue. Sarah Watson with 2 points for the blue team. 10-8. Level tries to get the pass away, and it's going to be taken away by Watson. Duval ties this one up, 10-10. Get the focus set for this thing again. And white team's going to have it stolen away. Back to the other end. Shot goes up believe that was Duval again. It misses. McAllister comes away with the rebound, brings it back up the floor. Over to Myers. Myers inside to Abels. Abels gets the shot up finally. Hayes going to get there with the rebound. Now we're to level. Back to Isabella Hayes. Now level again. Up top to McAllister. Level. Kick it back out to McAllister. Shot. Misses. Rebound by Dixon. Shot goes up by Watson. It just a little bit short. Rebound by McAllister. And we've got a whistle. I don't know why my clock has decided to just go in increments of 2 seconds instead of normal. A little bit strange. I'll have to look into that. Shot misses. McAllister with the rebound. Tie up there. No jump ball called. Pass gets back out. And White comes up with it. Back up to Myers. Myers tries to get the pass over to McAllister, and it's going to be stolen away. Sarah Watson trying another shot. It won't go, but it's going to be rebounded by Duval. Now Pierce. Pierce up top with it. Going to hand it off to Watson. Now back to Duval. Duval lets the shot go. Misses, tries another one. It won't go. It'll hit the side of the goal. And it comes back down. Hayes there for the rebound. Gets it back to McAllister up the floor. Myers going to chase it down. She's going to get it before it goes out of bounds. Myers going to take the shot, and it goes.
Myers
makes it 12-10. Just about 3 minutes left in this one. Duval gets it inside to Watson. Back out to Duval up top. 3-point shot.
3-point basket, Bentley Duval.
By Bentley Duval. And back to the other end. With 14, Lydia Proctor for 2. Whoop. Dixon trying to back Isabella Hayes down. She's going to finally give the ball back up to Watson. Now over to Duval. Duval shot off the glass and in. 4-2. Blues going to try to make this one interesting before it's over with. 2 minutes. McAllister works her way down underneath, gets the pass over to Proctor. Shot is missed, and ball goes out of bounds. Coming up next, it will be the 7th grade boys. Pierce up top to Duval. Duval's going to let another 3-point shot fly, and it's going to be off the mark. It's going to come down to level, and she's going to tie up. Going to tie up down there with number 10, Rowdy. Wait a minute. Sarah Chronister. She's going to stay with the blue team. Duval gets inside the arc. No good. Myers comes away with the rebound. A little bit of a high dribble, but the referee's going to be lenient here. It's just a blue and white game. McAllister going to take the shot. That one's just a little bit too much on it. Myers gets the pass back to Abels. Abels off the glass and in for two. 16-15. White blue team going just back and forth. White up by one. McAllister going to heave it down the court to Myers. Myers goes up with it, can't get the shot to fall, but it's going to be rebounded by number 11. That one is Natalie Small. And clock will stop at 17.5. Oh, it's going to kick back in again. Tries to get the pass to McAllister inside. Shot misses. And both teams getting some steals, but that's going to do it for this game. 16-15, white team comes out with the win here in this 7th grade girls contest / 7th grade / 8th grade girls. Just had about 4 8th graders, like I said. I needed to have me a schedule printed out, but I didn't. See if I can find one. Maybe that I sent to Coach Freeman. There it is. Seventh grade girls, first game of the season will be on November 13th. That's a Thursday at Pleasant View / Mulberry. So the 7th grade boys have made their way out onto the court. And here in just a short bit of time, I think they're only going to do about 3 minutes in between these games. At least that's what Coach Freeman was talking about earlier.
And now, next up will be the 7th grade boys. So let's meet your boys. Number 0, Hagen Ritter. Number 1, Brady Holbrook. Number 5, Trevor White. Number 10, Riker Emerson. Number 11, Eli Brooks. Number 12, Jed Taylor. Number 13, Riley Repetto. Number 14, Jay Swift. Number 15, Maddox Spartan. Number 20, Roper Yates. Number 21, Jackson Hankins. Number 22, Wyatt Campbell. Number 23, Wesley Pierce. Number 24, Caleb Kendrick. Number 25, Lucas Myers. Number 33, Carter Allen. And number 45, Silas Watts. Your 7th grade boys are head coach Robin Freeman and assistant coach Ryan Hatcher.
Coach Freeman's 7th grade boys team getting ready to get going. I think they got some new uniforms. I don't think I've ever seen those before. And Coach Hatcher will be doing the jump ball. And tip goes to the white team. Hankins loses control of it. Ball stays in bounds, but it gets back up the floor to Repetto. Repetto drives it all the way and in for the score. Blue team up 2-0. Back to Hankins. Now to number 5, Trevor White. White gets it to Campbell. And Campbell puts the shot up and in. 2-2. Silex Watts going to bring it down the floor for the blue team. Gives it up to Holbrook. Now Repetto. Back to Watts. Watts may have took a few extra steps there, but they're not going to call it. Watts puts the shot up and in. Another 2-point basket. 4-2. Hankins going to drive inside, turns around, gets the shot up, won't go. And back to the other end with Repetto. Repetto, another shot. That one just misses. And 15, Maddox Barton tries his hand at it. He can't get it to fall. Rebound goes down to the white team. Hankins lets a long 3-point shot fly. It's going to be rebounded. And Hankins tries another shot from underneath the goal. That time it's going to be bounced out. And Silex Watts' layup is in. 6-2, blue team. A little bit too far there. Trevor White comes across the midcourt line. Gives it up to number 10, Riker Emerson. And right there was Roper Yates. Shot no good. Blue team's going to come away with it. Watts brings it back up the floor. Pass to Barton. Back to Watts. Now up top to Holbrook. Repetto. Back to Watts. Off the floor, off the foot, and it rolls out of bounds off the blue team. White going to drive inside on his own. Shot just hits the bottom of the goal, bounces back out. Repetto pushing up the floor to Barton. Barton tries to go up with it and is going to be fouled by Hankins. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I've got little kids running around behind me up here at the gym. Y'all have heard me complain about this for 4 years in a row now. But at the line is Barton. He misses his first free throw. Barton will have one more. This is both. Rebounded by Carter Allen. And 2-point basket by Carter Allen. Makes it 8-2 blue team. Emerson tries to get it around, but it's going to be stolen away. Barton layup is in. 10-2. White team's going to have to get some offense rolling here in a minute. Yates gets it to Emerson. Emerson shot no good. Put back attempt by Hankins, no good. And finally, Emerson going to get a shot to fall. Finally ends the scoring drought. Makes it 10-4. Repetto to Holbrook. Now to Watts. Back over to Repetto. Down in the corner to Barton. Barton's going to try to push inside. He's got Hankins there on him. Back up top to Repetto. Inside to Barton. Back out. Holbrook. Holbrook misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be saved. The white team's going to come up with it. Hankins going to bring it down the floor. Hankins throws one up from underneath. Can't get it to fall, but it's going to be rebounded by Wyatt Campbell. They're fighting for it down there. Hankins. And we're going to have a jump ball. And at the line for the blue team. Well, thought we were going to have him at the line. Yeah, I thought it didn't look like nothing free throw worthy there. We got some kids trying to tie their shoes here. They halfway looked like they were lining up for free throw. White set to inbound. And it's going to be knocked away out of bounds by Silex Watts. White going to try the inbound again. Gets it to number 12, Jed Taylor. Back over to Trevor White. White's shot is good for two. 10-6. White's starting to make a move here. Bentley Pierce. Oh, sorry. You're kind of trying to look at my, I don't know if I called that the wrong name. Wesley Pierce, excuse me. Pierce again, gets another shot to go, and we're all tied up, 10-10. Repetto brings it across the timeline for the blue team. Gives it off to Hayden Ritter. Now to Watts. Now to Repetto. Repetto drives inside. Layup is good.
Riley Repetto.
12-10. Blue team went on a bit of a run, then the white team went on a run. Let's see where it goes from here. And 25. Lucas Mearns looking for some help. Gets it to Pierce. Pierce going to back it up all the way. Going to be met there by Repetto. He's going to give it off to Emerson. Watts tries for the steal, and White's going to get it. Short jumper. We're tied up again at 12. Repetto looking to drive inside on his own. Shot just rolls off. No good. Number 11, Eli Drope, tries to put it back, and it doesn't want to go either. We're going to have a jump ball down underneath. Down under a minute officially. I don't know how their clock gets so far ahead of mine. Repetto looking for some help. Going to dish it off to Silex Watts. Watts gets up top with it. And drops in just a little bit. Tries to get the shot up. Drope there for the rebound. Drope goes back up with it and gets it to fall. 14-12. And White loses control of it. Watts roll around on the floor a little bit. It's going to stay down here on this end with the blue team. Watts is going to inbound. Oh, he was looking. Coach Freeman with the assist there. Keeps it from going out of bounds. There's a 24 on this, out there on the court that I don't have a name for. But we have hit zeros here in this first little 10-minute half for 7th grade boys. Lots of back and forth with this one. So second half is off and running. White gets it to Yates. We're looking for a little bit of help down there. And it's going to be stolen away. Repetto back to the other end with it. Goes up. Layup is good. Repetto is a little ball player. Several good moves and some good shots here in this one. Pass down underneath to number 22, Campbell. His shot misses. Caleb Kendrick. I appreciate that, Renee. I do see his name on here, but he when Jimmy, I guess, made the roster, he did not have a number for him yet. So pass that underneath to Eli Drope. Drope's shot just bounces off the bottom. He's going to try another stab at it, and he gets it to go that time. 18-12. White takes it in all the way himself. Can't get the shot to fall. Eli Drope there with the rebound to the other end. He's got a bit of a high dribble himself. Dishes off behind the back. Gets it to Barton. Barton gets the good layup there. Blue team on another run. White's going to give it up to Yates. And tries to get the pass to Emerson, and it just gets lost in transit. Oh, it's going to be stolen right back by Yates. Yates' shot goes over the goal, no good. And Silas Watts runs into a wall in Trevor White. It's going to stay down here with White. White inbounds. Hankins. Get it up top to Riker Emerson. Emerson gives it off to Yates. Emerson trying to push inside. Going to give it off back to Hankins. Hankins lets it go, and it falls.
Jackson Hankins.
20-14. Repetto running into Yates. Going to give it up to Watts. Watts going to give it up to Barton. Barton to Repetto. Over. Repetto, spin move, goes inside with it, gets it to fall. Goodness gracious. Repetto is going to come off the floor. Going to have Hayden Ritter, Carter Allen. Probably the Caleb Kendrick again out here on the floor. Yates lets a long three-point basket fly.
Three-point basket.
And Yates going to come up with a steal on the other end, and just like that, Holbrook's going to get it right back for the blue team. to Kendrick. Kendrick taking it down all the way inside himself. Gets the shot up and in. 24-17. And we're going to have another round of subs. Number 23, Wesley Pierce. Number 12, Jeb Taylor. And didn't catch the other one. 25, Lucas Mearns. I think it was Lucas Mearns anyway. Roper Yates gives it up. Is that Pierce again? And it just misses. And it goes out of bounds. Pierce gets it in to Yates. Yates tries a behind-the-back shot, and it goes up and back down. Up the floor. Barton underneath gets the shot up and in. 26-17. Blue team on top. Oh, man. Pierce took a little bit of a shove there. Going to give it up to Jeb Taylor. Taylor back over to Pierce. Back in the corner to Taylor. And Pierce gets it knocked away from him. And back up the other end of the court with the blue team. Barton from underneath. Shots up and in. Yates give it out to the corner to Mearns. Jeb Taylor on the wing. Taylor going to take the three. No good. He's down to Maddox Barton. Barton spins, tries to get the pass away to number 24. That's Kendrick again. And it just goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the white. Jeb Taylor to Yates. And from up underneath, Roper Yates. Trying to get the white team back into this one. Down by 9. Holbrook gets it across the timeline. Over to Barton. Barton gets the pass to Carter Allen. Now to Hayden Ritter. Shot. Misses. That was by Kendrick. Ball will stay down here on this end with the blue team. Watts to inbound. And the inbound pass gets stolen away by White. And Trevor White misses his shot. Oh, we got a couple of Wildcats down there at nearly the half court. Watts' shot misses, but Carter Allen gets it to fall. White and Watts going at each other there a little bit. Jeb Taylor is able to get the pass before it goes back across half court. Pierce going to drive, going to take the shot. No good. Pierce gets his own rebounds, turns around and gets another one up there. It won't go. And Blue's going to come away with it. Brady Holbrook. 2-point shot. 32-19. Tell you what, between Coach Freeman and Coach Hatcher, maybe even a little bit of Calvis in the mix there. This is going to be a very entertaining 7th grade group. Hankins with the shot, no good. Emerson going to turn around, take his own. That jump shot goes. Up the floor to Holbrook. His shot misses. And look at the blocks going on down there. Rapetto gets a shot. And it goes. 34-21. Down to 20 seconds officially, but mine says 30. I don't know how I got 10 seconds off, but Rapetto gets the steal. Back to the other end. Rapetto may have been a slight foul there, no call. Back to the other end with the white team. And pass goes a little bit long, goes out of bounds. We're down to 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Blue team going to come away the winners here in this 7th grade boys game. 34-21 over the white team. Like I said, they're going to be that's going to be a very entertaining group to watch this season. And up next, we will have the junior high girls. And I believe they are going to give them a little bit of time to do some warm-ups. They set the clock at 8. Trying to wait and see what they're going to do here. Nope, they are giving them a minute to do a little bit of a warm-up. And so I only get a minute to change my stuff over and get ready for a whole nother game. I'm assuming they're going to go ahead with 10 minutes on this one as well. If they're not, we'll have to change it. But give me just a moment. So now we will have the player introductions for the junior girls. Sorry, I had to hit the mute button and get me a drink.
Now let's meet your girls.
And I believe for this game we will have referees Winston Hull and Caden Story. Tinley Story, Sophie Clifford, Josie Hull, number 4, number 5, Melody Mason, number 10, Sarah Cronister, and I'll let Scott continue.
Number 13, Bentley Duvall. Number 14, Lydia Proctor. Number 15, Leyland Goet. Number 21, Ada Cotton. Number 22, Jade Morrow. Number 23, Olivia Birdwell. And number 33, Eliza Keeling. Your junior girls are head coached by Thomas Casey, assistant coach Ryan Hatcher.
There are your junior girls.
If you thought the officiating was bad the first couple of games, just get ready.
Scott said, if you thought the officiating was bad, get ready, because you got these two goofballs getting ready to officiate. We'll have to see how objective they can be. Both of them have sisters, that are going to be playing.
These two are compared to another official that we have sometimes, but it may be a close second.
I don't know who Scott was referring to there. There's any good combination of officials that we have to laugh at a little bit. Three or four of these girls we've already seen tonight, but they're back out on the court. Go ahead for this one. Winston Hull, send the ball up, and it's going to be, tip's going to be won by the blue team. I believe that's Keeling down there. She had to figure out which direction she needed to go, and I need to get this camera sorted out so I can follow everything. We're going to have a couple of steals. The Blue's going to come back up with it. Number 20.
Melody Mason.
We did not have a 20 on this roster. But Melody Mason gets the first points on the board for the blue team. Duval. Renee, if you're still out there, tell me who this number 20 should be. Maybe that's Mason. Nope, she's number 5.
I think that was some sister favoritism.
Josie Hull gets fouled on her shot. She's going to be at the line. Shot misses. Rebound by Tinley Story. And Liza Keeling goes up with it for 2. Tied up. Tinley Story going to bring it down. Ada Cotton. Thank you for that, Haley.
Jay. Correction, Olivia Birdwell.
Olivia Birdwell. It's another 2 on the board for the blue team. Duval gets blocked there on her shot. Liza Keeling. It's another 2 on the board. Number 28, Cotton. There she is right there. Gets a shot. It won't go. And it'll come down to number 22, Jade Morrow. Tries to get it up the floor. It's going to be stolen away by Tinley Story. Mason. She's going to hit the court. And it's going to be a turnover to the white team. Hold inbound. Bentley Duval has switched to a white jersey. Hole. Looking to drive, and it's going to be stolen away by Leyland Gullett. Pass goes a little bit long, looking for Olivia Birdwell down underneath. Hole runs into Tinley Story and loses control of it. It's going to be stolen away by the blue team. And I believe it got knocked away from Cotton. She was not able to recover it, so it'll be a turnover back to white. Shot goes up, rolls around, falls back down and out of bounds. Stay down here on this end with the white team. Inbound pass goes to Josie Hull. Hull gets a shot to fall. 6-4. White team in the lead. It's up to Mason up top. Mason lets the three go, and it won't fall. White will get the rebound. Hole going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Cat White team. And it's going to be stolen away by number 15, Laylan Gullett. Going to tie this game back up at 6. Oh, lets the shot go, won't fall. Keeling there for the rebound. Her shot won't go. Blue team comes up with the rebound. Gullett up the floor to Mason. Shot is in for 2, 8-6. Keeling can't get her shot to fall. Blue team fighting for it down there. And we're going to have whistle. Going to be Blues ball. Tinley Story. Up the floor to Mason. Kicks it out to Gullett. The shot won't fall. Rebounded by White. Keeling looks inside, finds Jade Morrow. Her shot is partially blocked. Goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to go with the blue team. Mason quickly down the floor to the other side. Gives it up to Gullett. Over the other side to Birdwell. Her shot misses. Cronster there for the rebound. Mason from underneath. Shot is in.
Melody Mason.
10-6. Blue team. Jersey Hall comes out. Number 2, Sophie Clifford, comes in. Looks like Tinley Story also coming to the bench, as well as Jade Morrow. Keeling tries to get a shot from underneath. She's going to track down her own rebound. And Duval
3-point basket, Finley Duval.
Gets a 3 to fall for the white team. Cotton shot won't find a way in. And Keeling's going to come away with it. Back to the other end. My camera will get down there quick enough. Pass back to Keeling. Keeling going to try 3 of her own. Won't go. Duval there for the rebound. Can't get the shot to fall. And back to the other end was Birdwell. Birdwell with the layup.
Olivia Birdwell.
Duval gets it over to Proctor. And nearly taken away there. Small. Back to Proctor. Proctor loses control of it out of bounds down there in the corner. And it will, they're going to say it's off blue. And Cotton there to knock the inbound back out. Inbound pass. It's taken away by Melody Mason. Mason looking to avoid Duval there. Shot just misses. And it's going to be staying down here with the blue team. Gullett inbound to Cotton. Cotton hook shot, no good. Keeling with the rebound. Keeling over to Proctor. Proctor looking inside, finds Clifford. Clifford trying to back down there. Trying to back down like Cotton. And we're going to have a whistle down here on this end for a foul. Apparently these referees are not going to say that was a shooting foul. It looked like it was released as a shot, but Mason going to keep the ball from going out of bounds. And at the buzzer, that was Leyland Gullett. Shot just misses. And it'll be the end of the first 10-minute period. Blue team on top by 3, 12-9. After one 10-minute period. It's like a herd of cattle behind me. Except they're small children. The only thing I worry about is I've got my old table sitting up behind, and I've got the newer table sitting here, and I got a chair that's kind of behind me. I just don't want nobody to trip over anything and get hurt. Coming up after this one will be the junior high boys, then we'll have the senior high teams. As we're about to get this second half started for the junior girls. Cole inbounds it to Bentley Duval to start us off. Cole, shot from inside, no good. Rebound comes down to Gullett. Up the floor to Mason. Birdwell gets it to Story. Now back up top to Mason. Over to Story. Story going to try to drive in. She gets cut off. It's out to Cotton. Up top to Gullett. Gets the three-point shot to fall. 15-9. Josie Hull, we're going to try three, and she gets that one to fall.
Josie Hull. Maybe that's how you do it.
Tinley Story, it was nearly a three-point shot. She was just inside the line, though. Inside the arc, rather. Shot misses. Cotton there for the rebound. Story going to come up with it. She's having a fight with Duval to keep control of it. And now Gullett. Up top to Mason. Over to Birdwell. Story in the corner. Gets a quick pass over to Melly Mason. Shot won't fall, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Goodness gracious. They just continuously back and forth. They're running through here because I can feel the wind off of them. Keeling tries to drive inside. She gets met by Story and Cotton. Can't get a shot up. Blue team's going to come away with it. Cotton drives to the other end. Layup is good. Morrow tries the shot. Won't get it to fall. It's going to be taken back. Down here on the other end, but Keeling comes up with a steal. Keeling passes a little bit high. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the blue squad. A few substitutions. Hull, Clifford, and Birdwell come off the floor. Brenda Housley in the chat. Good to see you here with us. We're going to have a steal by Morrow. And it's going to be almost stolen right back by Gullett. Ball's going to get to Tinley Story's hands. Back to the other end. Pass a little bit high. Mason tracks it down. Up top to Gullett. Now back over to Story. She was looking inside to Chronister, and it gets taken away. And down here on the other end, Bentley Duval gets a shot to drop. 17-14. Mason. Short jumper, no good. Keeling, one of the tallest girls out there, gets a hold of the rebound. Seen Eliza Keeling the last few years. Plays really well, but that shot is a little bit short. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover back to the blue team. Mason. A dangerous pass cross court. Finds Tinley Story, but it gets taken away immediately. Now Keeling up the floor to Duval. Duval lets the shot fly, and it goes. And now the white team only down by one, 17-16. Story to Mason. Mason gets that one to drop. White starts getting back into this one, and blue just puts up another shot. Duval gets the rebound, goes up with it, can't get it to fall. And Small looking for some help, gets it over to Duval again, the other side. No good. Gullett up the floor to Mason. And that shot by Cronster misses. Duval gets it stolen away by Melody Mason. Mason off the glass and in. 21-16. We're down to about 4.5 minutes left. Keeling, it's inside. Has to kick it back out. Now up top to Duval. Morrow can't get her shot to fall. It's going to get batted out of bounds. And you see where referee Winston Hull, it's going to be with the blue team. Timmy Story. Inbounds to Mason. Over to the 10, Chronister. She gets wrapped up there by Keeling. And we're going to have a jump ball. Going to stay with the blue team. Lob pass inside to Cotton. That shot won't fall. Mason gets another one. Hull drives in, gets tied up down there with Chronister. Be a jump ball. Possession's going to stay with White. Inside to Keeling. Keeling goes up with it off the glass and in. Keeling. (23-18). Mason nearly got it taken away there. Small tried to steal it. Story going to try to drive inside. Can she go up with it? No, she runs into Eliza Keeling. And pass gets taken away by the white team. Proctor with the steal, and now it's going to be taken right back by the blue team. Melly Mason. Story kicks it out to Cotton. Cotton three is just off the mark. Cronister's shot misses. And Mason tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. Cotton back over to Story for three. That one just off. And Keeling pushes it up the floor to Bentley Duval.
Bentley Duval.
Who gets the layup. 23-20. Birdwell loses control of it, gets the pass away though. Story tries to get the pass to Cotton, and it's going to be taken away by the white team. Josie Hull up the floor to Proctor, can't get the shot to fall. And we're going to have some subs. Cotton in the corner to Birdwell for three, no good. Keeling with the rebound. Keeling gets it down underneath to Sophie Clifford, who gets it up for two.
Sophie Clifford.
Cuts the lead to one for the blue team. And Mason loses control of it. Duval comes up with it. Gets it to Hull. Hull goes up with a shot, and it falls. And just like that, white team on top by one. And a little bit of a push there. Sends Cronster to the floor. Actually, no. Forgive me, that may have been 15. Gullet. And there's another little Lady Wildcat to the floor. Mason gets back up. Over to Story up top. And shot no good. And we have hit the end of this one. White rallies back after the blue team pretty well had control of this game for a good bit of it. And wins by 1 point, 24-23. So now we will have the junior high boys out here for about a minute, and then we will get their player introductions. Like I said, appreciate all y'all that have decided to tune in and watch with us tonight. Did not give any kind of advanced warning. I wasn't sure. Like I said, as of the other night when we were at Conway Christian, I did not have the plan to go ahead and do this, but we had a change of plans, so I just still wanted to make sure we could get a good crowd in, and we did.
And the next contest will be the junior boys. So let's meet your junior boys. Number 1, Peyton Campbell. Number 3, Bryson Aiken. Number 4, Mason White. Number 5, Owen Tennyson. Number 10, Tucker Brock. Number 11, Colin Short. Number 12, Hudson McAllister. Number 13, Garrett Sanders. Number 15, Blaine Myers. Number 21, Gus Chisholm. Number 23, Mark Dodson. Number 24, Easton Pruitt. Number 30, Hunter Watson. And number 50, Austin Hummer. Your junior boys are head coached by Ben Freeman, assistant coach Ryan Hatcher.
Junior high boys, they're keeping themselves a little bit better separated than some of the other teams we've had out here to start off. Blue over here on the left side, white over on the other. They were not going to mingle. We're going to have white and Campbell on the tip. Tip goes to the white team. McAllister, turnaround jumper is in, and white team on the board already. Hudson McAllister. Pretty shot. And McAllister blocks that one out of bounds. Could stay here with white. Actually, well, it's going to be Blues ball. Short. It's over to white. And no look pass. Gets taken back by the white team, Peyton Campbell. And pass gets tipped away. McAllister there to recover it. McAllister turns around, gets the shot up. And what do we got? They're going to say that McAllister was fouled on his shot, so he'll go to the line and shoot two. McAllister's first shot just off the mark. Actually, no, he was just going to shoot one. Excuse me. White back to the other end for the blue team. Goes up to short. Finger roll goes in. Gets the blue team on the board. 2-2. Sanders gives it up to Campbell. And it gets knocked away. I believe that was short there. Able to get the hand on it. Down to the other end, looking for short. And gets knocked away by McAllister. It'll stay down here on this end. Brock to inbound for the blue team. Gets it in to Chisholm. Shot just misses. McAllister comes away with the rebound. McAllister back up top. Now back to the corner and McAllister. McAllister shot goes up, no good. White able to get the rebound for the blue team. White spin move, drives inside, gives it up to Chisholm.
Chisholm.
Gets the shot to fall. 4-2, blue team ahead. That's Tennyson. Tries to get the pass over to Bryson Aiken. It goes long and out of bounds. White gets it across the timeline. Gets over to Brock. Down underneath the Chisholm. To Kellen Short. Short jumper is good. McAllister pushes inside. Gets it to Aiken. Aiken's shot won't fall. Got a whistle for a foul. Aiken will try a free throw. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and let Aiken try a second one. Neither one of them will go. Short with the rebound. White gives it back to Kellen Short. Tries to pass to Brock. Brock wasn't ready for it. Short has to save it back inbounds. Going to be taken back by McAllister. McAllister, jump shot from inside the paint.
McAllister.
Gets it to go, 6-4. White to Brock. Back to White. White looking to drive inside. He's going to give it up to Chisholm. Kicks it out. On the wing to Short for three.
Short.
Makes it 9-4. Got a few substitutions coming in. Kind of lost track of what I was doing there. It's going to be blue team's ball. White going to bring it across the timeline. White kicks it out to Hunter Watson. And back up top to White. White's going to take his own three. That's not going to go. Rebound by McAllister. McAllister drives, layup, no good. He's going to get his own rebound. Kicks it back up to Bryson Aiken. Sanders pushes inside, tries his jump shot, won't go. Sanders gets his own rebound. Hummer gets his shot blocked out of bounds by White. Sanders inbounds it to McAllister. Back to Sanders now. Over to Aiken. Aiken drives inside. Shot won't fall. Hummer tried to get the rebound, but Short's going to come up with it. Up the floor to Mason White. And we have a whistle for a foul. Lucas Baker serving as an official now. Hadn't even noticed that we had a third referee. Sanders over to Tennyson. Now back to Sanders. Sanders lets his shot go. Hummer there for the rebound. Can't get his shot to fall either. And Callan Short comes up with the rebound. White drives in. Layup is good.
White.
11-4. Blue team. And White's going to see if he can get one more point. Free throw won't fall. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by, I believe, Callan Short. The White team's ball. Campbell gets the inbound pass across the timeline with it. And it's going to be stolen away by Callan Short. Short drives to the other end. Gets the layup. Campbell. Going to have his pass taken away by White. White with another layup. 15-4. Blue team on a bit of a run right now. See, a few more of the football boys have showed up. Sorry for all the camera movement. McAllister. I'm going to take a short jump shot from around the free throw line. It won't go. White will bring it back across. It's over to Chisholm. Over to White on the wing. Three-point shot. That one bounces off the back of the rim. Comes back down. White's able to get a hold of it. Tennyson going to bring it back to the other end. And Easton Pruitt catches up to it. Gets it back in to Hummer before he goes out of bounds. Now back to Pruitt. Shot won't fall. Tennyson over the goal and out of bounds. White gets run into there by Tennyson. Brock gets it back to White. White's going to drive inside, gets it to Watson. He goes up for two. 17-4, blue team on a route. McAllister finally gets a shot to fall for the white team. 17-6. And that's going to do it for the first half, the first 10-minute period here of the junior high boys. Frida Martin in the chat. Thanks for providing this coverage for those of us who were not able to attend. Appreciate it very much. No problem, Miss Frida. Said we had a few instances of some parents and folks not being able to make it tonight, so it accelerated some of my plans a little bit for basketball. So some things were already built, some things I'm still kind of working on a little bit, but we are largely ready to go as far as season goes with designing everything, getting it to where it needs to be. But it's just in a weird spot when you have football and basketball button up against each other. And so I start panicking a little bit. Still panicking. I've still got a little bit of stuff that I need to get finished and took care of. The senior banners, need to add stuff done for basketball side of things. That is real close on the horizon. Also need to get my senior night stuff for football took care of and done. So just a busy time. Short break is over with. We're about ready to get this one going again. And Tucker Brock going to inbound for the blue team. They've already started. They were 10 seconds off before I was ready. Mason White continues the scoring for the blue team. He didn't switch ends, I don't believe. White's still playing down here on this end. Ball, I believe it. Referee Baker down there says that he stepped out. It's going to be a turnover. Inbound pass gets stolen away by Aiken. Now to Tennyson. Tennyson with it. He's looking for some help. Gets it back up top to McAllister. McAllister pass goes off target and goes out of bounds. Brock gets it in to White. White going to go all the way in on his own and gets the layup to fall. 21-6. I believe as far as scoring is concerned for the white team, it's all been pretty much McAllister. He's had an Aiken shot go in earlier, but 21-8. We're going to have a steal by McAllister.
McAllister
gets the white team into double digits. Now we're going to have another steal by the white team. White starting to press a bit. Brock got a hold of it, and it goes out of bounds. Looked like that was off of Brock, but they're going to keep it with the blue team. White looking to steal this one back. White team, anyway. Callan Short from up underneath the goal. Can't get it to go. Gonna try it again. That one will go.
Callan Short.
And Short able to knock that one out of bounds. Going to stay down here with the white team. Aiken. And Aiken... Aiken stepped over the line. And referee Story comes in to make the call that it's going to be Blues ball. Chisholm. Over to Brock. Up top to White. White. And kick it out to Callan Short. Over to Gus Chisholm for 3. And a whistle on that shot. We're going to have a foul. Sanders is at the free throw line. Sanders gets his first one to go. Coach Freeman telling Sanders, go ahead. Sanders gets both to fall. 26-12. Chisholm up the floor to Callan Short.
Hunter Watson.
Short dished it off to Watson. Went up for 2. 28-12. Callister looking down underneath to Aiken, and it gets saved back in bounds. Blue team gets a hold of it. White gets it across midcourt. Got McAllister right up in his face. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. He's going to get it to Chisholm. Watson up top to Short. Now over to Chisholm again. Chisholm behind the back. Goes up with it. Can't get the shot to fall. Owen Tennyson for the white team comes away with it. And Callan Short nearly comes up with a steal, but it's going to be taken right back by McAllister, who gets his layup to go. Brock inbounds to Callan Short. Short runs into McAllister, and both go down. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be White's ball. Sanders tries to drive inside, loses control of it, tries to throw it back in to McAllister, but it's going to be out of bounds, and a turnover back to the blue team. We got Blaine Myers in there now, just noticed. McAllister going to take a 3-point shot.
3-point basket, Hudson McAllister.
Gets it to go. 28-17. Oh, my. Brock had Tennyson kind of on his back, and he was heading out of bounds with it. And he just flings it over his head and smacks Tennyson right in the face. That couldn't have felt good. Sanders going to get it to Bryson Aiken. Aiken gets cut off. Give it out to McAllister. McAllister trying to find some room to work with. Gets it up and in for 2. 28-19. White team showing some life. Started to press a little bit heavier than they had been. It's going to be a steal by Aiken. Aiken all by himself. Gets the shot up and in. White team only down by 7 now. Myers going to get it across half court to Tucker Brock. Now to Chisholm. Chisholm having a little bit of trouble. White team's making it hard for them to get a good dribble. Short gets the rebound, goes back up with it, can't get it to fall. Chisholm with the rebound. And it's going to be, we got several steals going on down here. White team had it, then blue team had it. It's going to be tied up. I believe that was Hunter Watson down there underneath. We're down to almost a minute and a half. Again, my clock is a tad bit off. McAllister loses control of the dribble, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover to the blue team. It's knocked away by Sanders. White loses control of it. And now the white team's back to the other end. Campbell gets a shot up and in. Blues leads cut to 5. White will take it down all the way on his own. Can't get his layup to fall. It's going to be rebounded by McAllister. Quickly back to the other end. McAllister, his own. Can't get his layup to fall. Chisholm comes away with a rebound. Back up the floor with White. White this time gets that layup to go. 30-23. We're down to 30 seconds. McAllister down underneath to Hummer. 2-point shot is good. Now White's going to slow it down a little bit. Gets it up to Blaine Myers. Short. Oh, man, Short runs into some traffic, finds Garrett Sanders down there. And it's going to stay down here, but time is going to run out. And we've hit zeros. White throws up a shot. And that's the buzzer. My clock's still working its way down. And there it is. Blue is going to survive, 30-25 here against the white team. Good little flurry there by the white team in that second period. Get back into this one, but it was not enough. Blue team going to walk out of here with some bragging rights. And now we will have the senior girls making their way out for their portion. Boy, we're just going through this fast and furious. Just a second, let me go mute it again. Scott Moore making his way back to the desk. And we're about to have the player introductions for the senior girls.
Next up will be the senior girls. Let's meet your senior girls. Sophomore number 0, Serena Myers. Senior number 1, Lily Mae Humphrey. Sophomore number 2, Myra Myers. Senior Senior number 3, Emma McConnell. Junior number 4, Mackenzie George. Junior number 5, Abigail Dotson. Junior number 10, Mackenzie Moore. Junior number 11, Addison Kendall. Senior number 12, Gabrielle Baker. Junior number 13, Lauren Taylor. Sophomore number 15, Olivia Baker. Sophomore number 20, Alexa Heflin. Sophomore number 22, Paisley Cobble. Sophomore number 23, Reese Vincent. Sophomore number 24, Anna Lettle. Sophomore number 32, Natalie Brown. And sophomore number 33, Ella McElhaney. Your senior girls are head coached by Thomas Casey, assistant coach Ryan Hatcher.
And there are your senior girls. There is Coach Hatcher, Jimmy Stroud, and Scott Moore. Same officials as the last group. Winston Hull getting ready to toss this one up. We're getting ready to get started. We had Campbell and George going up against each other. Never happens a whole lot. Campbell shot inside the paint, won't go. It's going to go out of bounds. Taylor over to Paisley Cawhorn. Up top to George. Back to Taylor. George again on the wing. Inside to Lily Mae Humphrey. Humphrey tries to go up with it and it gets knocked away out of bounds. I believe that was Gabby Biggers knocking that one back out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the blue team. Taylor to inbound. George. Back to the corner to Taylor. Taylor gets cut off. And George's shot won't go. It'll be recovered by Willie Mae Humphrey. He goes down. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the blue team. Connell and Dodson bringing it down for the white team. Pass goes inside to Campbell. Campbell gets the shot up and in. White on the board first, 2-0. Taylor drives inside. Can't get her shot to fall, though. Going to be rebounded by Abby Dodson. Dodson lost a little bit of control there on that shot. Gets knocked back out of bounds by the blue team, I believe. Over to Mackenzie Moore. Cross-court pass to Gabby Biggers. Biggers trying to drive inside, loses her balance, goes to the floor. Can't get her shot to fall. Lily Mae Humphrey there with a rebound. Humphrey over to George in the corner. Back to Humphrey. Now up to Taylor. Taylor to George for three. And George. Mackenzie George gets the three on the board for the blue team. Nope, I'm going to have a steal. Billy Mae Humphrey. Before I can get my camera back down here to the other end. Humphrey tries to go up with it. Can't get it to fall. And don't know what George tripped on. She hits the floor. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be turned over to the white team. The hardwood monster looked like it got a hold of the toes of Mackenzie George. Brought her down. If there was another foot there, I just didn't notice it. It's going to stay with the blue. Inbound goes to Mila Myers.
Mila Myers
gets it in for a 2-point shot. 5-2, the blue team. McConnell gives it up to Natalie Brock. Brock gets it down there, tries to get it down there to Campbell, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover to the blue team. Humphrey to Taylor. George thought about the shot. And she's going to get it inside to Level. Level still was trying to find somebody to get the pass away to. She was right underneath the goal. Couldn't go up with it. Going to be knocked out of bounds by the white team. Stay down here with the blue. Myers gets it out to Level. Level's going to take a three. That one's going to be just short. Mackenzie George going to come with the rebound. Taylor going to try her three. That one will go. 3-point basket by Lauren Taylor. Makes it 8-2. McConnell gets it to Serena Myers. Myers back to Campbell. Campbell gets her shot partially blocked. Blue team comes up with it. Taylor. It down to Mackenzie George. Back up top to Taylor. Taylor going to get it out to the Level. Back to Taylor on the wing. She's going to push inside. Kicks it back out to George. George for three. No good. Abby Dodson, the rebound for the White, gives it up to McConnell. And Dodson runs into traffic and gets fouled. McElhaney, Reese Vincent, and there was third. Okay, there's number 20, Alexa Heflin. Into the game now. Pass to Serena Myers goes a little bit too long. And Myers able to get back to the other end and recover it. And we're going to whistle for a travel. Referee Hull down there saw the steps. And ball rolls off of Lily Mae's foot. She slides and gets a hold of it, but it's going to be a whistle for another travel, I believe. So white team's going to get it back. 3 minutes left in the first period here. Blue team up by 6, 8-2. McConnell gets it to Adley Brock. Back to McConnell now. Inside to McElhaney. Actually, no, that's not McElhaney. That's Natalie Brock. Excuse me. McElhaney is in blue.
Willie Mae
Humphrey counters with another 2. Makes it 10-4. Myers gets it, loses control of it, goes down to a knee. And Lily Humphrey gets it to Reese Vincent. Vincent was standing there with the ball in her hand. And referee Caden Story says we have a jump ball. It's going to be with the blue team. Reese Vincent to inbound. Paisley Cawhorn with a little bit of a shove off there. Went unnoticed. Goes to the other end with Mila Meyer. She loses control and hits the floor. Goes out of bounds. Going to be turned over back to the white team. Brock. Gets it over to Heflin. Now back to Myers. Now up top to Dodson. Biggers. Tries to drive inside, gets cut off. And we're going to have referee Baker calling for the double dribble. Vincent inbounds it to Myers. Mila Myers. McElhaney tries to get a pass away, and it's going to be stolen by Abby Dodson. Dodson to the other end, gets the layup to go. Myers gets it to Cawhorn. Oh, we're going to have a scramble for it down here. That's going to be tied up for a jump ball. We're going to get to have a play before the clock runs out. Brock misses the pass. Myers able to come up with it. Mila looked like she was trying to get a shot to go up there before the time expired, and it gets knocked away out of bounds. 10-6. Blue team with the lead after the first 10-minute period. I guess I did make the did talk about the fact that 7th grade groups, first time you'd see them would be November 13th. First time you will see the junior girls, junior boys, and senior girls, and some of the senior boys will be November 11th. It's a Tuesday. Actually, that is next Tuesday, I believe, at Conway Christian. I really did not anticipate having to go back there so quick. And I may be, I may forego that one. Early season games, like I said, you're butting up against football there, and so I have to figure out where my camera's supposed to be at. So second 10-minute period underway. Moore looking to go inside to Campbell, and it's going to be taken away by Lily Mae Humphrey. Humphrey to Taylor for 2. Is it 12-6? Moore going to take a 3-point shot. That one off the rim, no good. Lily Mae Humphrey there for the rebound. Taylor going to bring it back across midcourt. George for 3. That one off the mark. Connell navigates her way around Paisley Cawhorn. Gets it back to the other end. Gabby Biggers gets it to Campbell. Campbell's shot won't find its way in. Mackenzie George with the rebound. Call horn. Actually, no, that's Olivia Biggers. Tried to get a pass away. It goes way too long and out of bounds. Grayson Mulder has stepped in as an official now. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Looks like Anderson Bowley down here on the other end. Baker's still in there. Abby Dotson shot misses. The recovered there by Addie Campbell. Campbell goes up with it and gets 2. And will also go to the line, shoot the and 1. Campbell misses her free throw. And it's going to be Gabby Biggers trying to go back up with it. That shot won't fall, but Mackenzie Moore will get one up. And now, white team creeping back into this one. Only down by 2. Taylor inside to Olivia Biggers. Not Olivia. Yeah, Olivia. Olivia Biggers turns around, gets the shot to fall. Got both Bigger sisters on the court at the same time. I have to sit here and think about the names. Campbell turnaround shot will not go. Humphrey going to bring it back. Taylor. Back over to Lily Mae Humphrey. Loses control of it. It goes out of bounds. Not quite sure about having Anderson Bowley as an official. Haven't been real sure about any of these guys in the last little bit. Shot will be blocked. Lily Mae Humphrey will bring it back to the other end. And she's going to run into Emma McConnell down there. And Lily Mae's going to go to the line, shoot a free throw. Humphrey gets that one to fall. I'll pass over to McConnell. McConnell gets cut off. Looking to find Dodson there. Dodson's going to get a hold of it, but it's going to be back court. Blue team will have it back. Reese Vincent. See, for the blue team right now, you've got Reese Vincent, Mila Myers, Lily Mae Humphrey, Ella McElhaney, and Level out there. It's going to be stolen away by the white team. Back to the other end. Number 20, Alex. No, that was 00. That was Serena Myers. Sorry, I'll get it out eventually. Mila Myers' pass goes a little bit long. Just out of reach for Reese Vincent. Brittany Story. Those refs are perfect. They're letting them play. I will say that. They're letting them play. McConnell's shot just misses. He goes down to a knee. McElhaney comes up the rebound, gets it up to Lily Mae. He loses it. Heflin there. Serena Myers over to McConnell. Can't get the shot to fall. Reese Vincent there for the rebound. Yeah, I will say that these referees that we've had tonight are a far cry better than the ones we saw Friday night. Dotson tried to drive in, loses it. Mila Myers back to the other end. 2-point shot is good. 17-10, blue team. Got to figure some of these guys saw what bad officiating was like. Decided they would try to do a better job. Oh my goodness. Abby Dotson right into the wall there. My camera was just offside of it. Runs into that vent that's down there. Made probably a worse noise than she actually had to deal with. McElhaney to Vincent. Over to Taylor. Taylor thought about the shot. Going to drive in a little bit closer. Tries one. Bounces off. No good. Mila Myers. Jump shot is good. That little girl climbs walls, shoots baskets. The way I understand it, pretty good catcher in softball as well. Shot, misses, level there to get the rebound. Tries to get a pass up the floor. Finds Reese Vincent down underneath to McElhaney. McElhaney's struggling to get the shot up. She goes around Natalie Brock and gets the shot to fall. 21-10, blue team. Dodson tries to push inside, get the shot up. She's going to be fouled. Inbound pass goes to McConnell. He's going to kick it out. Dodson, shot, no good. And Heflin gets in there and ties it up with Lauren Taylor. Going to be a jump ball. Taylor gets it to Reese Vincent. It gets stolen away by Brock. And stolen right back by the blue team. Myers, for some help, finds Taylor. Taylor gets it back to Mila Myers, and she runs into Heflin down there. Ball goes out of bounds. We're under a minute. We're actually down to 40 seconds. They start the clock up way quicker than I've been ready for. I'm usually about 10, 15 seconds off every game. Inbound pass goes to McElhaney. Her shot just a little bit short. Can't get it to fall. Dodson going to get it back to the other end of the floor for the white team. McConnell for three. No good. Bounces off. Heflin gets the rebound. Gets it back to McConnell. Now to Serena Myers. Myers kicks it back out to McConnell. And a little bit. McElhaney hits the floor with it. Comes up. Gets the pass away. Mila Myers back to the other end. Can't get a shot to fall. Heflin gets the rebound, and we hit triple zeros. So the blue team just seems to be taking care of business tonight on every front. I think they've won most, if not all. It's hard for me to remember sometimes. Girls teams are headed off to the locker room, and senior boys out here getting ready to get started. They said they will be without the football player group. I think you're going to have Grayson Mulder still out there, Lucas Baker out there, and looks like Brewer Story will serve as an official. I see Mountain Man Hayden Millsap out here as well. Don't know if he's going to be any kind of official at all. I need to get my stuff reset. So the little short minute that they get to go out there and warm up is come and gone. We're about ready to get the senior boys group announced. And even though, well, actually they added another minute back to it. That gives me just enough time to go mute it again and get me another drink. All right. 2 seconds, 1 second. And here we go. Player introductions for the senior boys.
And now for your senior boys. Sophomore guard number 2, Ridge Weigel. Sophomore forward number 0, Alec Cahorn. 5'11", senior guard number 1, Peyton Story. 5'10", senior guard number 3, Lucas Baker. Sophomore guard number 4, Hayden Campbell.
Of course, as everybody knows, football players, while they're still in the midst of football season, cannot put on the uniform and play any basketball preseason, or else they will be done with football.
Sophomore number 11, David Warren. The self-proclaimed 6'7" post, senior number 12, Grayson Muller. Sophomore guard number 13, Jesse Duvall. Junior guard number 15, Jacob Stanek. Sophomore guard number 20, Lane McGee. 6'1", senior guard, number 22, Brewer Story. 5'10", senior forward, number 23, Hayden Millsap. 6'3", senior forward, number 24, Caleb McLaughlin. Sophomore, number 32, Riley Allen. 5'10", senior forward, number 33, Drew Newport. He's not here. Junior forward, number 35, Landon Keeley. And a junior forward, number 45, Dougie Austin. This senior boys are head coached by Bill Freeman, assistant coach Ryan Hatcher, and the none other manager, Jeremiah Cal.
So you get to see the full group. Not all of them, like I said, in playing gear. I think they said Ridge Weigel up here at the top on the roster would be number 2 if he was here, but he is not. So, all right, final game of the evening. Senior boys. We're going to have Lane McGee and I believe that's Hayden Campbell. And tip is going to be recovered by the white team. Campbell. And get over to Alec Cawhorn. Up top to Caden Story. Story going to try to drive in. Gets cut off. Gets it up top to Campbell. Over on the wing to Winston Hull for 3. No good. Austin partially fouled there, but Story going to come back up with it. Winston Hull inside. Shot up. Finds its way in for 2. White team scores first. 2-0. And this is Kaufman. Gets it to Keeling. And now McLaughlin tries to get the pass away, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be going back to the white team. Campbell gets it over to Story. And Keeling with a steal. Can get down here quick enough. Keeling gets the shot up, won't go. Hull and McLaughlin down there fighting for it. It gets flung out. And it'll be a turnover. Actually, no. It's going to stay down here with the blue team. Hunter Kaufman to inbound. Gets it into Stanek. Stanek turnaround. Shot goes up and in. 2-2. Campbell over to Winston Hull. Hull up top to Landon Austin for 3. That one is in. Dougie gets a 3-point shot. 5-2. Stanek. It's over to McLaughlin. Now to Kaufman. Kaufman trying to push inside. Gets cut off. Gets it out to Keeling for 3. That one going to bounce off the back of the rim. No good. Kaufman going to track it down. And going to be stolen away by Hayden Campbell. Campbell needs some help down here. He's got Keeling all over him. Story gets it across the half-court line to Hull. Back to Story up top. Long 3-point shot on the way. No good. Campbell with the rebound. Campbell up top to Caden Story. Now Campbell going to back it back out. Campbell over to Story. Story goes into the corner, gets the shot up and in for 2. 7-2 White. Stanek gets cut off. Has to go inside with it. Gets it out the corner. Corner 3 by Hunter Kaufman. No good. Winston Hull there for the rebound. And Hull was looking to get it down there to Landon Austin. And it goes a little bit low. Hits Austin in the legs and goes out of bounds. Turnover to the blue team. Kaufman gets it to Keeling. Up top to Stanek for 3, and Stanek buries that one. 7-5. Story. Over to Cawhorn, back up in the wing to Hull. Shot no good. Story tries one down underneath, and he's going to be fouled, I believe. White team will keep it down here on this end. Story inbound to Hull. Hull with a slam. Goodness gracious. Story inbound to Hull. Hull with a slam by Winston Hull. I've never seen that in the game time before. Austin comes up with a steal. Gets it to Hull. Back to the other end now. Campbell going to try to drive inside, loses control of it, and it's going to stay down here with the white team. Hull takes the inbound shot, no good. Callhorn with the rebound down there. Over to Story on the wing, lets it go, no good. Hull back up top to Dougie. Dougie loses control of the dribble, and Kaufman comes up with it. Up the floor quickly to McLaughlin. He's having to chase it down, gets it back in. McGee there to help out. To Keeling. Now to Kaufman. Over to McLaughlin. Stanek going to try to push inside. Goes up with it. Gets it to fall. 9-7. White team up by 2. Story. Spins inside. Loses control of it off his foot. McLaughlin there to get a hold of it. Kaufman to Keeling. Keeling layup is good. We're all tied up at 9. Campbell over across the Story. Now over across back to Winston Hull. Hull goes inside. Landon Austin. Dougie for 2. Kaufman being patient. Letting the play develop. Gets McLaughlin over to Stanek. Jesse Duval in there now, number 13. Oh, Duval wasn't quite ready for the pass. Gets hit in the face. Keeling ties up with Riley Allen down there. We're going to have a jump ball. White's going to get it. Campbell over to Story. Story pushes inside. He's trying to go up with it. And I think him and Kaufman tied up there. Story loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover back to the blue team. Laughlin, Keeling for 3. Shot won't go. Allen there for the rebound. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell up the floor to Winston Hull. In the corner to Dougie. Back to Hull. Over to Allen. He's going to hand it off to Campbell. Allen looking for some help. Gets it over to Hull. No look pass down to Dougie. Down there underneath. Dougie gets it up there for 2. 13-9. Keeling. Okay, I was about to say, I heard whistles at the same time. Keeling gets his shot to fall, and he also draws the foul, so he'll go there to go to the line for one shot. We're at that 40-second mark. Keeling's free throw, no good. Landon Austin there with the rebound. Gives it up to Winston Hull. Campbell over to Story. Now to Hull. Hull drives inside, shot up and in. 15-11. Kaufman over to Stanek in the corner. Stanek pushes inside. And at the buzzer, gets the shot up and in for two. Makes it 15-13 at the end of the first 10 minutes.
All right, we're going for the 50-50 raffle.
Yeah, raffle tonight. I didn't know about that.
All right, if you have a yellow ticket, you are a winner, so get your yellow tickets out. Carrie Cronister.
Kerry Cronister winning the 50-50.
You are the winner of the 50-50 raffle.
Right down here underneath me.
Mr. Stroud said since he drew your name, you have to give him 50% of your proceeds.
So, second half, ready to get started here. It's going to be the blue team. I think I got the time pretty well set that time. We'll be pretty close anyway.
3-point basket, Landon.
Sorry about that. Landon Keeling with a three to start us off here in the second half. And the blue team has their first lead of this game. 16-15. Story across to Campbell. Back over to Story. Story, didn't look like he was thinking about lining it up, trying to take a shot. Gets over the hole in the corner. Back up to Story for three. And Caden Story nails that one for three. Kaufman going to try his own three. That was a little bit short. Story there for the rebound. Gets it over to Callhorn. Now back to Story in the corner for another three. That one just off. Stanek with the rebound. Down to Keeling underneath. Goes up with it and gets it to fall. Tied up at 18. Campbell over to Story. Now to Winston Hull in the corner. Inside to Austin. Now back to Hull. Cross to Campbell. Now to Story. Good ball movement. Trying to find an opening. Story's shot won't go. And Keeling there to get the rebound. And Kaufman will bring it across for the blue team. Kaufman over to Keeling in the corner. Back up top to Kaufman. Stanek. Up top to McGee. Cross to McGee. Back up top to Stanek. And don't know what that was, but they just gave the ball back to the white team. Maybe these guys on the floor are trying to keep track a little bit of a shot clock type deal. Callhorn Pass across to Hull. Now the Story on the corner comes out of it. Gives it up to Campbell. Hull, turnaround jumper, no good. Kaufman with the rebound. Stanek going to take a three from the wing. No good. And McLaughlin tried to get the rebound, but Landon Austin was able to get more of it. Gets it to Hull. Story trying another three. That one misses. Gets his own rebound. Gets it over to Winston Hull. Hull hits some traffic there. Story was looking to get it inside to Landon Austin. It gets taken away. Back to the other end. Stanek from underneath gets the layup up and in. Blue team back up on top by 2. Story over to Campbell. Back to Story. Story drives inside. Goes up with it and gets it to fall. 20-20. And Story, I believe they're going to say that was fouled on that shot. So Story will get one extra shot at the free throw line. Story makes that free throw. White back up on top by 1. Keeling over to Stanek in the corner for 3. No good. Keeling fought for the rebound. Kaufman going to come up with it. Goes back up from underneath. And Hunter Kaufman gets that one to fall. 22-21. Blue and white team just trading shots back and forth. Allen going to try a 3 and gets that one to fall. Riley Allen with a 3-point basket. Stanek pushes inside. Short jumper is good. Ties us back up at 24. Dougie coming to the bench. Allen, it's up top to Story. Story going to try to drive in. Caden kicks it out to Winston Hull. Hull looking, finds Story again up on the wing. Corner of 3 for Riley Allen. That one's no good. Keeling gets the rebound. Kaufman up the floor to McLaughlin. Can't get the shot to fall, and I think we're going to have a push there. And McLaughlin will go to the line. McLaughlin's first free throw is no good. Can't get the second one either. White team comes away with the rebound. Winston Hull. Got Keeling there on him. Hull. Spin move, gets around him. It's out to Allen in the corner for 3. That one's no good. McLaughlin recovers it for the blue team. Gets it to Hunter Kaufman. Kaufman over to McGee in the corner. Shot goes up and hits the top of the goal. And it's going to be a turnover back to the white team. Campbell loses it. Stanek with a steal. Stanek pushes back to the other end. Layup just misses. Callhorn there to get the rebound. Down there at the Story for 3. That one just off the mark as well. And it's going to go out of bounds. The blue team's ball. Keeling gets the pass to Kaufman. Kaufman for three. That one no good. Stanek tries to go back up with it. Put back is good. 26-24. Story head make the other end with it. Pass over to Campbell. Campbell going to try a three-point shot. That one's going to hit the rim and bounce off. Kaufman back to the other end with it. Keeling pushes inside. Can't get the shot to fall. Story going to get the rebound. Pushes up the floor to Winston Hull. Hull tries another dunk. That one won't go, but Story. Caden Story gets the put back on it. 26 all here. Stanek on the wing. Three-point shot. No good. Hull with a rebound. Down to Story. He's going to try a three of his own. That one will find its way in. Caden Story lifts the white team 3 points ahead. Kaufman trying to drive inside, and we're going to have whistles. We're under a minute left. Inbound pass goes to Stanek. Stanek gets it knocked away, but blue team keeps it. Stanek tries to go up with it. Can't get the shot to fall. And they're going to whistle for a foul. They're trying to get the clock to stop, and they do finally at 24 seconds left. Stanek, first free throw is good. Stanek gets both. Inbound pass goes to Story. And we're going to have a foul. Campbell inbound to Winston Hull. And Keeling wraps up around Winston. And we're going to have Winston Hull at the line. 12.9 seconds left. Hull's first free throw is good. Hull can't get the second one. Keeling quickly back to the other end and try to make something happen. And we're going to have another foul. 5 seconds left. And they're going to send Keeling to the line. No. But the ball will stay down here with the blue team. 5 seconds. Kaufman gets it in to Keeling. Keeling goes up. Gets it to fall. And we're tied up 30-30. And it all rests on a free throw by Landon Keeling. Keeling gets the shot to fall. And that's going to do it. Blue team going to come away with another win. 31-30. At least I think that's the end of it. I believe it is. I think Coach Freeman's just out there having a discussion with them. But let's see here, Donnie Haley. Appreciate that, Donnie. It's kind of difficult to get back into basketball mode. Just noticed over here on the YouTube side, Gabe Light, Hudson not play football this year. No, he did not. He was focusing on some fall baseball, but he'll be a fun one to watch for basketball season. But I think with that, going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's been a fun night. Basketball season is, like I said, starting next week, I believe the 11th. And you'll have just about everybody except for all the senior boys. And I'll just have to see how things are going there with that. I don't know if I want to make another trip to Conway Christian or not. But anyway, y'all have a good rest of your night. We will see you all Friday at senior night. Till then, go Cats.